Good early afternoon, everybody. What's going on? It's your girl Paulette, and I am a part of Brownstone Worldwide. I'm here to give you the news and information that you can use through the day shift. So let's jump right into it because it's a couple of things that we're going to be covering today that you need to be aware of. So, first of all, if you guys were not able to see some of the things that Cullen and I talked about this morning, you will be able to get them now because we covered the interesting information that's coming out of Oklahoma. So, we're going to be sharing what we know so far. And we're also going to be talking about the shooting of the 16-year-old student, Ralph Yarl, who is at home recovering from the gunshot wound to the head and to his arm. But for now, let's go ahead and get some of the news and information that you can use so that we can start this day. Are you all ready? Let's get into it. Y'all ready for this news? I hope you are. And then when we come back after Alan Edwards from KCCR, the Brownstone, gives us the news and information, we're going to jump right into some shout outs. We're going to tell you where you're listening, shout you guys out, show you some love, and let's talk about what's in the news. Let's get going.
Two men have been arrested on charges that they helped establish a secret police outpost in New York City on behalf of the Chinese government, the Justice Department said Monday.
Officials separately announced charges against more than 36 members of China's national police, accusing them of creating and using fake social media accounts to locate and harass dissidents in the United States. Guy Davis reporting.
A black 16-year-old boy was recovering in the hospital on Monday with gunshot wounds to the head and arm after he knocked on the wrong door of a house just before 10 p.m. on Thursday.
The man in the home opened the door, looked my nephew in the eye, and shot him in the head, the boy's aunt, Faith Spoonmore, said in a statement. When the boy fell to the ground, the man shot him again. Lawyers for the wounded boy's family in a statement said Ralph Yarl was shot by a white male assailant and demanded swift action from Clay County prosecutors and law enforcement. Davis Richards reporting.
Unilateral action on trade by European Union members stated it's unacceptable, the bloc's executive said, after Poland and Hungary announced bans on grain and other food imports from Ukraine to protect their local agricultural sectors.
After Russia's invasion blocked some Black Sea ports, large quantities of Ukrainian grain, which is cheaper than that produced in the European Union, ended up staying in Central European states due to logistical bottlenecks, hitting prices and sales for local farmers. Clara Hudson reporting.
Sudan's army appeared to gain the upper hand in a bloody power struggle with the rival paramilitary forces, pounding their bases with airstrikes, witnesses said, and at least 59 civilians were killed, including 3 UN workers.
It was the first such outbreak since both joined forces to oust veteran Islamist autocrat Omar Hassan al-Bashir in 2019 and was sparked by a disagreement over the integration of the RSF into the military as part of a transition towards civilian rule. Harry Michaels reporting.
This is the latest news headlines. The Environmental Protection Agency advises not to disturb or remove any debris that may have been from My Way Trading warehouse fire in Richmond, Indiana. Officials in Indiana continue efforts to clean up and assess the hazardous conditions resulting from the fire at a recycling facility last week. The fire broke out on Tuesday, sending toxic fumes and asbestos-laden debris into the air as rolling black smoke poured from the site. The Fulton County Jail in Georgia is moving more than 600 inmates to other counties following an investigation into the death of LaShawn Thompson. Thompson died September 13th while incarcerated, officials said. He had been arrested on a charge of misdemeanor battery June 12th. Michael Harper, an attorney for Thompson's family, alleged in a statement that he was found dead in a filthy jail cell after being eaten alive by insects and bedbugs. Vietnam's electric vehicle maker VinFast said on Monday it has shipped a second batch of 1,879 longer-range F8 SUVs as it seeks to expand its foothold in overseas markets. VinFast, which is backed by Vietnam's largest conglomerate, Vingroup JSC, in November dispatched a shipment of 999 of its VF8 SUVs to California from Vietnam in November, but needed until March to prepare them for delivery to customers after disclosing the car would have a lower battery range than it had flagged to buyers. Alec Baldwin is seeking to have the lawsuit against him and his fellow co-workers from the family of Haladin Hutchins to be dismissed. The defendants have filed a demurrer against Hutchinson's parents and her sister, arguing that they had been distant from Hutchins prior to her death on the set of the film Rust in October 2021. Court documents show that Hutchins' husband, Matthew Hutchins, promptly filed a wrongful death lawsuit after her death. He and Baldwin reached a settlement in October. And that's the latest news headlines. I'm Alan Edwards.
All right, folks. Thanks so much for that, Alan Edwards from KCCR Radio, the Brownstone. We appreciate him because, honey, when I tell you he gets up early to do the news for us, he gets up early to do the news for us. So we appreciate him. All right, folks, let's go ahead and give you your shout outs for the day. So big shout out, of course, goes to, Chicago, Illinois is back in the number 2 spot. Number 1, of course, is Atlanta, Georgia. We have Louisville, Kentucky, number 4. Big shout out to you guys. And we currently have Columbus, Georgia, who has joined the listening audience of KCCR Radio, the Brownstone. If you want to get into the habit of listening to KCCR Radio, the Brownstone, all you have to do is download the KCCR My Brownstone Living podcasting streaming app, and you can take a listen to some of the things that are happening right now. So there's so many different ways to stay connected to us. So right now on KCCR, we're actually having a lunch and learn hour with Catherine Beasley, who is the owner and founder of Care Connect for family members who are learning how to handle taking care of a loved one with Alzheimer's. She is discussing how to do that on the lunch and learn hour, which is happening right now. Now, you can also get ready because at 12 noon on KCCR, you'll have an opportunity to also listen to the Hot Lunch Mix. And then it goes right into more tips, topics, and talk from our podcast shows. And then at 2 o'clock today, you'll have an opportunity to check out Dr. Michelle Josie and her special guest this month, or this week, actually, Angela Simmons, who is a real estate agent, and she is going to be talking to you guys about what is happening in real estate, how you can help get ready for that, and all kinds of other financial tips that you can get on the show Numbers Don't Lie with Dr. Michelle Josie and her guest, Angela Simmons. Now, let's get into some of the other news and information that you can use before we jump right back into what's happening. So first things first, let's talk about this young man right here. His name is Ralph Yarl. Ralph Yarl actually is a 16-year-old boy from Kansas City, Missouri. He was on his way to pick up his twin brothers from a local friend's home in the area, and he accidentally went to the wrong house. He was shot in the head and the arm by 85-year-old Andrew Lester. I need you all to hear me on this. And it is important for you all to understand why I am taking my time with this story, because you need to hear what happened. He was shot by 85-year-old Andrew Lester. This child was sent to the hospital. But before then, what I need you guys to hear is that when he took off running after he had been shot, asking for help, the one thing that blows my mind beyond blowing my mind is the fact that no one was willing to help this young man when he went running to other neighbors' homes. They would not open their doors to help him. The amount of trauma this child is getting ready to go through is unprecedented. I want to truly thank all of us who have donated and given to his cause. The GoFundMe account has made it to $1.2 million to help with his recovery efforts, and of course, legal resources and things like that he's definitely going to need. So 85-year-old Andrew Lester has been officially indicted as of this morning, and he is supposed to, stand before someone to begin the process of being charged with the shooting of this innocent young man who just made an error. Mr. Lester indicates that he thought that he was being robbed when he saw a black man pulling on his front screen door. And in the state of Missouri, they do have a law where it is called stand your ground, or it's very similar to that. Now, let's see how this gets played in the court systems in Missouri. So, y'all, I'm trying to hold my tongue on this one. I'm trying to just give you the news and information that you can use so you can go about your day. But it's pretty damn hard when you have a 16-year-old son who doesn't have a clue that his skin is going to cause people to act a fool. And it's disconcerting and it's concerning that we live in an era where this is such a thing. But here we are in 2023. I just want to make sure that we're providing you with the news and information that you can use, and what you do with it is on you. Okay? I'm so serious. All right, folks, let's give you a little bit more information about what's happening with our Dear Mama campaign. Here's what you need to know. This particular campaign is pretty near and dear to my heart because, of course, I'm a mama. I am a grandma, and I want all mamas to be honored right now for everything that they're doing for their loved ones. You want to be a part of this. You want to be a part of the Dear Mama campaign, a Mother's Day dedication, which is a part of Brownstone Living Magazine and KCCR The Brownstone for the month of May's edition. All you have to do is go ahead and get in now. Space is limited. We're only taking a few number of folks for this particular campaign. What does the campaign include? You can get either a full page, a half page, or a quarter page post or feature for your loved one, your mom, your auntie, your cousin, your cousin's cousin, your bestie, you even, if you know that you need to be honored for all of the things that you do for those that you love. So bit.ly/Brownstone Mom is where you can get this information. And also, if you're a business and you would like to sponsor this particular vignette, both on KCCR and in Brownstone Living Magazine for next month, you can definitely reach out to us at bit.ly/Brownstone Mom, or you can also head on over to your phone and give our office a call at 470-862-0313. You can give our office a call and we can talk with you about advertising, sponsorship, and more. Just wanted to let you guys know that that is still currently available. And we're going to scream it from the rooftops. In addition to that, we're also going to be talking to you about Brownstone Worldwide. We salute you. Why is this important? Because we also want to make sure that we are doing all that we can to show love to those men and women who provided their lives, their services to the United States Armed Forces. You want to give honor to those folks in Brownstone Living Magazine or on KCCR The Brownstone. All you have to do is click the link bit.ly/Memorial Day dedication, bit.ly/Memorial Day dedication, and find out exactly how you can give back by honoring those folks in the magazine and also with our online verbal, I guess you want to say, vignettes that we're going to be doing on KCCR The Brownstone. If, again, you need additional support with that and you want to know more, you can definitely reach out to us at 470-862-0313 for more information. All right, let's get back into the news and information that you guys can use, because this one is going to blow your mind. Now, I don't know how to get into this one, but I will, because this one, so yeah. All right. So let's give you the news first, because I don't think you guys are ready for this one. So let's talk about, wow, McDonald's going to roll out a burger revamp. Let's talk about it really quick, okay? A little lighthearted news. So some juicy changes are in store for McDonald's. The fast food behemoth has tweaked its recipes for certain burgers with changes like softer buns, more flavorful onions, meltier cheese, and in the iconic Big Mac's case, extra sauce. The improvements debuting at select U.S. locations after international testing are an example of how McDonald's is doubling down on its most popular menu items. The narrower focus has streamlined operations and boosted same-store sales, executives say, and it also comes as Burger King rival sees early success with its turnaround plan. McDonald's long-absent burger thief, Hamburglar, is going to actually return to help market the improved burgers. Y'all, here's what I know about McDonald's right now. Totally didn't pay any attention until the other day when I really just wanted to run into some place that had an economical salad, something super basic. And I found out that McDonald's doesn't sell salads anymore. Did y'all know that? I didn't know. I didn't know that they didn't sell salads anymore. At least the ones here don't. But McDonald's does not sell salads anymore. Burger King does not sell salads anymore. What they're doing is they're streamlining the products that are selling the most, and they're going to make them better. So we'll see how McDonald's does with this new, juicier burger. How about that? All right. David's Bridal, y'all, has filed for bankruptcy. They've actually filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in a New Jersey court. So the filing actually comes days after the retailer announced it will lay off, you all ready for this? More than 9,000 of its 10,000 workers, and they're actually seeking a buyer. The 300 or so David's Bridal stores are going to remain open for now, but operations are going to wind down by late July if an acquisition does not transpire. The annual number of nuptials in the U.S. has yet to return to pre-pandemic levels, and shifts in the way people shop for weddings and special occasions have also hurt the business. Because you know what people are doing, y'all. They're going online. They're purchasing their dresses from Amazon and other places. They're having their dresses handmade from their famous social media influence favorites that they have. And so people actually have options. And David's Bridal, very true to a lot of other businesses, hasn't moved along with the times. And when COVID hit, it shut a lot of things down. There was actually a David's Bridal not far from where my home is, and it's already gone. And that happened during the pandemic. So it doesn't surprise me. I just wondered, I kind of thought, well, wow, they're still around. So the annual number of nuptials, again, has been on the decline. Now, this is the second time in 5 years that David's Bridal has sought creditor protection and actually having to file for Chapter 11, and that was in 2018. It emerged from bankruptcy in 2019 with a debt load that was nearly $450 million lighter. So the company then restructured its debt a second time in 2019 in an out-of-court proceeding, but clearly that still was not enough. Let's talk about Apple, y'all. Apple has taken another big step into the banking space. You should have known that it was coming, especially with everything that we've been talking about in terms of digital money and money overall, and how the economy is changing and adjusting or trying to adjust. We've even talked about Fed Now here. So Apple has actually taken another big step into the banking space, debuting a high yield savings account for Apple Card customers. Launched in partnership with Goldman Sachs, the account currently has an annual percentage yield of 4.15%. Now that's above the 0.35% national average APY on savings accounts, but similar to rates at some online banks, credit unions, and traditional banks. The tech giant has been ramping up its financial offerings last month, launching a buy now, pay later plan for Apple Card customers. So guys, they're trying to compete with all of the options that people actually have out there. They have buy now, pay here opportunities with places like, Afterpay, QuadPay. We've got Sezzle. I know Shopify has something very similar to that we utilize with Brownstone Marketplace. So people have options. And now there are going to be more options available if you are an Apple Card holder. So this is where I'm going to stop because I need to take a quick station ID break before we wrap up. This is going to be the last thing that we're going to be talking about. And you guys are going to get ready for the hot lunch mix at 12 noon, or you're going to go find something healthy to eat and get a quick workout in, freshen up, and get back into your workday. Hang on just a minute, folks. Let me tell you a little bit about our affiliate program. Oh, hey, how you doing? Well, welcome to the Brownstone. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl Paulette, and I'm a part of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses, of course, you guessed it, brownstoneworldwide.com, KCCR The Brownstone, the podcasting app, and, of course, Brownstone Living Magazine. Guess what, folks? Do you see that sucker behind me? That is our affiliate program, and it is launching today. So listen, if you're interested in making extra money online, the Brownstone Worldwide affiliate program is an official affiliate program that is going to offer you 20% commission on each sale and monthly recurring revenue for each continued subscriber to what? Brownstone Living Magazine. Guess what, folks? That's going to absolutely add up, especially if you have a way to get that link to all of the people that you want to get it to. There's so many different ways that you can do it, right? Now, the best part about it is that there is no prior experience that's necessary. Anyone can become an affiliate to the Brownstone Living Affiliate Program. Signing up is easy. Once you do, all you have to do is grab your unique links and start sharing that with your network and social media and your emails and with your family and your friends and anybody else that you want to help live the Brownstone lifestyle the way that we're doing it with Brownstone Worldwide. Super easy to do. This program actually is going to provide you with links and creatives to share in a variety of different ways so you can easily meet the goals that you set for yourself. Super, super simple. Now, every sale that's actually made through your unique link means a commission for you. Yeah, for you. It's a simple way to earn some extra cash for yourself or for your business if you're trying to offset a cost or pay off a credit card or just have some extra cash on hand. You can sign up by actually scanning that QR code right there or using the link in my bio, right? It's going to say Brownstone Worldwide Affiliate Program. Don't miss out on this opportunity to make some extra cash for yourself. And guess what, folks? There are more ways to generate revenue through the affiliate program that are coming down the pipe. Get in now and start earning some extra cash. All right, everybody. Welcome back once again to the Day Shift. It's your girl, Paulette. Thanks so much for joining us in the Brownstone Worldwide studios. I'm a part of Brownstone Worldwide, and we're just here to give you guys the news, right? I'm trying to stay neutral. It's a new thing that I'm trying to convince myself to do. So let's get back into all of the information that I wanted to share with you guys on this one particular topic, in addition to learning more about Ralph Yarl. We're going to be sharing some information on our Facebook page. Go ahead and follow us over on Brownstone Worldwide, our Facebook page, Brownstone Worldwide TikTok, Brownstone Worldwide Instagram, and of course on YouTube, Brownstone Worldwide. You can head over there and you can get more information. We're actually live over there right now, so that's pretty cool. So let's get into this. I don't know how to put it, so I'm going to start with this. Check this out. This is going to be fun. All right, guys, myself and Cullen are going to be coming to you for about 15 minutes in the morning. It's called the Morning Rundown. It's a quick rundown of the news and information that I'll be talking about, that we'll be sharing on the Brownstone and in Brownstone Worldwide's Facebook group throughout the day. You don't want to miss that. It's really quick. It gets right to the point. And it's right after our team huddle that we have with our team. So we stay on and we continue to communicate with you guys about all of the shenanigans that are happening every single day and some things that you guys need to know. So again, you don't want to miss the morning rundown with myself and Cullen. All right, so let's get into this last one before we wrap, okay? This one is kind of disheartening, so I need you all to stay with me. So a sheriff and several officials of a rural Oklahoma county are under pressure to resign after a local newspaper recorded their racist and expletive-laden conversations about their desire to unalive journalists and lynch Black citizens. Dozens of residents of McCurtain County protested at the sheriff's office in Idabel on Monday, echoing calls from the Oklahoma governor, Kevin Stitt, and the city's mayor, Craig Young, for the officials to step down. In the recording captured after a county commission meeting in March and released by the McCurtain Gazette, Sheriff Kevin Clardy is heard discussing with Commissioner Mark Jennings, investigator Alicia Manning, and jail administrator Larry Hendricks the hiring of, quote, mafia hitmen. One of them claimed to know to unalive the newspaper's owners and journalists. The hitmen would, according to Jennings, cut no effing mercy, while Clardy offered the use of his excavator to dig graves. But it was the group's deeply racist commentary that angers protesters the most. Jennings cited a former county sheriff from the 1980s in a discussion about running for the office. If it was back in the day when Alan Marston would take a damn Black guy and whoop and throw them in the cell, I'd run for effing sheriff, he said on the recording. Yeah, it's not like that no more. Take them down to Mud Creek and hang them up with a damn rope. But you can't do that anymore. They got more rights than we got. In another snippet, the group is heard mocking a woman who passed away in a fire. The sheriff likened her corpse to barbecued meat. I am both appalled and disheartened to hear the horrid comments made by the officials in McCurtain County. There is simply no place for such hateful rhetoric in the state of Oklahoma, especially by those that serve to represent the community through their respective office. I will not stand, Stitz said, idly by while this takes place. All right, folks, are you ready for this? I need you to hold on to your hats because I've got a snippet for you. I won't be before you long. Take a look at this, folks.
In another part of the recording, a voice identified as the county commissioner laments the fact that lynchings are no longer common practice. That is no longer something you're allowed to do.
The other day said, 10 or 12 people go to the sheriff. I said, let's get 20. They don't have a goddamn clue what they're getting into.
Not this day and age. But everybody.
I want to tell you something. If we're back in the day, would Alan Marshall take a damn black guy, whoop their ass and throw them in the cell? I'd run the sheriff.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that no more.
I know. I'd take them down on Mud Creek and hang them up with the damn rope.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. They got more rights than we got.
If it was back in the day, you'd take a damn black guy and whoop their ass and throw them in the cell. Now, it's not like that anymore. I know. Take them down to Mud Creek and hang them up with a damn rope. But you can't do that anymore. They've got more rights now than we do.
You heard it. It is real in 2023. So this is where I'm going to wrap it up. I need you to gird yourself about you and stay connected to Brownstone Worldwide, where we're going to be providing you with more news and information about this particular case and about the Ralph Yarl case and where we are with gun control and laws and other things that are important to you in this community, the Brownstone community. We also want to thank you guys for continuing to support, of course, Brownstone Living Magazine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share that with you once again so that you all are aware of it and how you can actually subscribe to a monthly subscription service. It is bit.ly/monthly $5.99. This month is full of all kinds of things, including, you guessed it, the stories. The stories is definitely going to be something that you want to stay connected with, because in there, you're going to meet some of the residents of the Brownstone. So get your monthly subscription now so you can stay up to date with people like Troy that you see here, also with Angie and with Jessica. We've got others who live in the Brownstone and in the Brownstone block that you want to meet. And so in order for you to get that, you'll definitely need to subscribe to the magazine, bit.ly/monthly $5.99. All right, folks, that's my time. We've covered a lot today in a short amount of time. That's how we need to continue to keep doing it so I can be about the business of running the business on the ground. Listen, 3 things that I always like to tell every single person that is listening to the sound of my voice. Are you ready? 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. 2, live your life to the fullest and embrace everything that is your life. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. You guys get out there and do something great for yourself and for others. We do appreciate you all for hanging out with us every single day here in the Brownstone. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook. We'll see you tomorrow.